Just another boring Thursday. Nothing ever happens on Thursdays. I'm serious. Oh my gosh. That's right! Guys, today is the 1-year anniversary of Halo 5 Guardians. Now you may be surprised to be seeing the campaign on this video. You're thinking, Castle, the 343 Halo 5 campaign sucks. And you're right. The story is utter crap. But that's not to say that the gameplay is extremely enjoyable. Halo has always been based around gameplay, of course, and Halo 5 does not forget that. As you can see on screen, I'm running around with a sword, bashing grunts and jackals. It is so much fun just to be able to hop in the campaign to play the game. Now, obviously, I don't do it very much, but needless to say, the campaign is definitely loads of fun. It is disappointing, however, that you don't play as Master Chief that much in the game, and honestly, Locke is one of the worst characters in video game history. Halo 5's campaign also have these weird hub levels where you just run around with your weapon lowered. It is rather strange, and you only have these as Spartan Locke, so maybe they were trying to go with this weird Spartan Locke is a modern Spartan, so he walks around with his weapon? I don't really know. These levels are very beautiful. They do have a lot of attention to detail, and a lot of the Easter eggs in the game are actually found during these levels, but these levels are extremely boring. I'm telling you, these levels suck. So, you know, Halo 5's campaign definitely loses some points when, like, 2 or 3 out of the missions in the game are these weird hub level missions where you have to go talk to people, and I don't really get them, especially because they seem to be open-ended. Like, you can talk to anyone in any order and be okay. Although there is that one mission later in the game where you have to talk to Dr. Halsey, and that is a lot more linear, but this level right here, you can breeze through it, and you can even hack it to get certain achievements. Like, I got the achievement where you have to make it through a level with 2 skulls on Heroic, and I did it on this level, in this gameplay. This is Heroic with 2 skulls. You wouldn't know that if I didn't tell you that, because there's nothing to shoot. So, definitely don't bring these back. Don't bring these back to 343, please. So now that you've heard my opinions on the campaign, why not hear another member of the Halo community? You're about to hear from Rythaze, the one, the only, the beautiful Canadian man that he is. I asked him to kind of tell me what he liked and kind of didn't like about the Halo campaign, and he let me know. So here he is. Be sure to check him out. He's a really cool dude.
There isn't exactly that much that I really enjoy about Halo 5's campaign, except for a few things, specifically co-op. 4-player co-op, like with any Halo campaign, was pretty fun, you know, playing with friends, but here, with Halo 5, there's a major focus on 4-player co-op. For each person, you get a different experience because you get to play as a different character. And these characters have all characters have different weapons, it seems, in Halo 5. Buck has a shotgun, Vale has a SMG. Some characters have different attributes, like Vale and Kelly have increased speed. And all characters have different HUDs, which adds to the immersion. Aside from that, there wasn't really that much that I enjoyed. There is one level that is pretty fun, and I admit that I do go back and play it sometimes. Genesis. Not only is the setting really cool, but that beginning sequence where you run down the side of the Guardian, I think it's probably the best part of the game, the campaign for me, because you just go so fast, flying down, fighting enemies on your way down, and the music is really good there. I'd say possibly one of the better tracks in Halo 5's soundtrack. Certainly not better than anything Marty's ever made, but definitely a great track. Aside from that, there were a couple scenes. I don't know. The Arbiter's in it. I like the Arbiter. But really, there isn't all that much. But that isn't to say that it's horrible. It's a good campaign, but certainly it isn't my favorite when compared to Halo 1, 2, 3, Reach, or 4.
It is finally time to talk about the multiplayer in Halo 5. My initial reaction, the first thing I would say to a player who has never played Halo 5, if they ask me, hey, Castle, what do you think of Halo 5's multiplayer? I would say, this is the strongest the multiplayer has ever been since Halo 3. Now, I know I may sound like a hypocrite. I know I may sound like a freaking casual Call of Duty fanboy, but I'm telling you, this multiplayer is so strong. The core gameplay elements of Halo 5 work so well in this game that it blows my mind how well 343 was able to pull this off. You know, all these new abilities. You have thrusting, you have clamber, you have Spartan charge, ground pound, etc. Now, obviously, things like Spartan charge aren't fully balanced, but that's okay. It just still extremely excites me how well this fits into the Halo universe. And when I say this game is stronger than friggin' Halo 3, I mean it. Or not stronger than Halo 3, but you know, fits in with the likes of Halo 3. I say that because over the years, Halo has been trying to add a fourth element to combat. Because for years, we've had the holy Halo triangle. We've had the, grenades, melee, and guns. But for years, they've been trying to add new abilities. Even Halo 3 did it. You know, bubble shield, power drain, regenerator, etc. But I think Halo 5 did it well, you know, with all these Spartan abilities. You know, Halo Reach felt really clunky with all of the abilities like sprint and jetpack and what else was there in Reach? Hologram, which was horrible, and bubble shield, which was kind of cool because it was a Halo 3 carryover. And oh my gosh, Halo 4 did it horribly with Promethean Vision and all that. We don't talk about Halo 4's multiplayer. But as for Halo 5, they made them work extremely seamlessly. And I am so proud to call this one of my favorite multiplayer games of all time, and I mean that. It is honestly one of the best multiplayer games we have gotten in such a long time. But without me praising the game so much, all on my own, I have a special guest here who was kind enough to send me a clip of them talking about what exactly they love about Halo 5. And that person is none other than Luke the Notable himself. Comment down below, Luke Senpai, if you made it to this point in the video. And if you didn't comment Luke Senpai, then I know you're a scrub and didn't watch the entire video. But without further ado, I'm going to shut up and let Luke talk. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.
What is going on, Halo fans? Luke the Notable here. Castle Maker has asked me to talk about Halo 5 over the last year, get about a minute on it. And at the core of Halo 5, it is my favorite Halo 5, it is my favorite multiplayer Halo to date. And I have played games like Halo Reach and Halo 3 more as far as hours go. But Halo 5 is really something different about it. I explained it in a certain video of mine that will be coming out soon, is the old Halos were a chess match. They were always about calculated moves that you had to really think about everything that you did. Halo 5 is that same chess match, but on high octane. Everyone's on crack. Everyone's taking monsters straight to the face. And I love that. I love its speed. I love its abilities. I love its ability for me to just want to play it all the time, to be sitting in class and be daydreaming about going home and playing some Warzone, or daydreaming about going home and playing some Breakout. It truly is a great game. It truly is a fun game. And I think if you haven't really enjoyed it as much as a lot of other people that have enjoyed this game, you need to try it. Really try this game, because it is a hidden gem, especially if you have some sort of negative emotions towards the game. Yes, it has its problems. Yes, the story kind of sucks. But at its core, I think the gameplay is very fun. So much so that I even go as far to say that it's my favorite Halo 5 multiplayer, and I have played them all. Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Reach, all of them. That's just my opinion.
Just like to thank Luke and Rythes once again just for the contribution for this video. I really wanted to make this kind of feel like the community praising Halo 5 for what it's good at, and there are a lot of things that Halo 5 definitely did right. But of course there are very many things that the game didn't do right. But that wasn't the point of this video. This video was to celebrate Halo 5 and just how much it has given the community over this last year. We've had big channels like Luke come up. We've had the Actmen, and I'd kind of even say myself. And it's just been so exciting. I've met so many people on Xbox Live, and I've just made so many good memories with this game, and I hope you guys have too. Rather than focusing on the negatives, let's just kind of take time. Post in the comments down below, what is your favorite memory of Halo 5 thus far? And I'm telling you, if you don't have one yet, by now, you definitely will have one in the coming future. I pretty much guarantee it. But that is enough for today's video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and play some Halo 5 tonight. Even if you hate the game, just go back and try it out again. But as always, stay strong, Spartans.